Brazil has over 350,000 active short-term rental listings and recorded a historic 9.2 million international tourists in 2025. The demand is real, but so is the compliance gap that most hosts are completely ignoring. Short-term renting in Brazil is generally allowed under existing tenancy laws, with the main legal framework being the Lei do Inquilinato, which recognizes seasonal rentals for stays up to 90 days. But here is where it gets complicated. The most important restriction for most hosts is not a government rule but their building's condominium convention. Brazil's Superior Tribunal of Justice ruled in 2021 that residential condominiums can prohibit short-term rentals entirely if their internal rules do not authorize it. That means before you list, your building's own rules can shut you down before the government ever gets involved. And the tax environment is changing significantly. Brazil's new tax reform, approved in 2023 and regulated through Complementary Law number 214/2025, is reshaping how rental income is taxed across the country. From 2026, individuals who rent out more than 3 properties will be considered taxpayers under the new IBS and CBS regime, meaning they face an entirely different tax structure from standard hosts, with an estimated average tax burden increase of 10 to 15%. Scale, without knowing that threshold, and you may be operating outside the correct tax classification without realizing it. Cities like Rio de Janeiro and Florianópolis are actively developing municipal registration requirements, with legislative proposals already in motion that could introduce permit obligations and restrictions in tourist-heavy neighborhoods. The regulatory window that exists today is closing fast. Whether you are a host already operating in Brazil, an investor evaluating the market, or a property manager scaling across multiple cities, you need to know exactly where you stand at every level. Get your property report on lodge compliance today and know your compliance position before the rules catch up with you.